Welcome back to the Nonsense Podcast. I'm your host, FNBoB, with the nameplate and all of that. With me again is Invincible.
I am HENVINCIBLE. That's me. AKA Podcast Poppy. AKA Dreadlock Tanjiro. AKA Chi-Town Yonko. AKA Higher Than Your Average. AKA Emperor of the Sea.
I don't even think that one's on there, is it?
Okay. AKA Smooth Criminal of the Subliminal. AKA Chi-Town Yonko. Did I say it already?
I think so. Yeah.
Shit. Did I say Higher Than Your Average?
Yes.
I know it's 8. I forgot the 7th. AKA El Henfe. And what the fuck is the 8th? Because there was one that was added.
That was the last one I added.
No, yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know. What's I'm missing one. Yeah. Nubis talking no juicy.
There we go. I don't even think that one's on there though. But that's one of the originals. I never put that one on there. I forgot. That was my fault. Welcome back. How long is this intro starting to take at this point? It's
2 minutes.
It's not even like I have a problem with it. I'm just gonna next episode we'll put a timer up.
How fast I can get it off? Don't
just
try
how fast can you remember it?
Bad.
And I got to start adding the fake ones in there.
I'm not gonna be able to see.
No, that's not. You just got to remember yours, but then everybody else can see the rest of them.
Oh wow.
Another episode, another week. This should be your Monday episode, so that means your weekend went well. I hope. If it didn't, too damn bad.
I hope you did not wake up Monday with a hangover. How about that?
I hope you did, because that means you did something over the weekend.
Yeah, you could have did something, but you still unwound and got your shit together on Sunday because you're a responsible adult for your week upcoming.
Fuck them jobs. If you don't come in a little hungover, you really didn't have a good weekend. I don't drink, so I can't say nothing, but I definitely come in with a bad attitude every Monday.
I have been handling my drinking really well recently. That sounds
like
I
got some shit,
no,
right?
No. I haven't gotten no Taylor Port in a while, since like New Year's. But I do like the Taylor Port. I've gotten soju recently. I got I think like a week ago I had grape soju, and then like this past week I had some plum soju. That was real good.
I think we still got all of our leftover shit from last year. Liquor don't go bad, so it'll be fine.
If you still got that fucking soju I gave you in April, I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah, no, I definitely got that. We maybe knocked down a fourth of it. I don't drink. What part of that don't you understand?
Shots in a small ass bottle. The bottle is smaller than this.
And I also have 2 bottles of Crown.
All right, well, St. Patty's Day is coming up, nigga.
A bottle of whiskey, like 4 small shooter bottles of shit.
All right, well.
Fucking moonshine. Like, we have a lot of liquor. Because somebody just gave us a whole ass bottle of fucking Jose Cuervo or some shit. We ain't drinking none of this shit anytime soon.
Well, I'm going to get you some green
Don't
dye.
get me shit.
I'm going to get you some green dye. And St. Patty's Day, you better be fucked up in here. Okay.
I'm finna drink very minorly. I'm going to have maybe the cup of fucking Jack that I always have. The moonshine, and some Crown. I got it all planned out for me. I don't get drunk. I don't need to get drunk. Motherfucker, have you not seen me on this podcast? You think you need any added substance to me whatsoever? I have problems.
That's where the real content gonna come at on Twitch.
I have no need for anything else, man. I'm already unfiltered and unhinged. Adding anything else would just be creating Hitler. Like, do you really need me to turn into Hitler halfway through this episode? You seen what happened last episode.
I'm gonna ask that you don't turn into Hitler at all. Not even just in the last episode.
That's all I'm saying. Just be careful what you ask for, man. A lot of people say you either go one way or the other with liquor, and I don't think I'm the friendly type when it comes to liquor. I'm gonna just go the other way because liquor reveals your true self, and putting a smile on my face takes time and effort. So welcome back to the show. I got a question for you, and I'm gonna need a legit answer, a real legit answer.
Okay.
And this is a question for everybody. I need everybody in the comment section to answer this one. This is a solid question. Because there's a lot of people of color that listen to this show, I would say. And I want your honest opinion. What is more likely for a black man to admit? That he's been sexually assaulted, he's been heartbroken, or he got crossed up?
Heartbroken.
Really?
I say heartbroken because now you can put on you some good music, calling niggas over, and you could actually have a fuck that bitch party. Like, I feel like men friend groups are really stronger with support these days. I feel like heartbreak might be an easier pill to swallow than, what was the first one?
Sexually assaulted. Yeah, you had to rethink that one.
It depends now. Now dudes are getting like more open with that shit, but I still think heartbreak would be easier for a nigga to admit to his friends.
I want you to understand that he did it like every other person I think is gonna do. You only focus on the first two.
I mean, a cross up. I mean, the easiest.
Ain't no nigga finna admit that he got crossed up.
Right. So that's out of there. Ain't no nigga finna admit that.
I mentioned that
hand touch pavement. Nobody's gonna do that.
Which is funny because I mentioned the same question to Kelly earlier, and she was like, "So crossed up would be the easiest, obviously." No, not even fucking close.
Is the hardest.
That's the hardest one. I'm never. My ankles is solid, nigga. I ain't never been crossed up in my life.
My heart weaker than these ankles, nigga. Y'all got me fucked up.
Ain't no way. And if it was a solid cross up too, nigga, I'm leaving town.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Like I will move before I admit that I ain't got crossed up.
For sure. I safeguarded against that shit so well. I just didn't play. Ain't nobody ever gonna cross me, nigga. I ain't never played.
So, nigga, I'm 0-0, so can't touch me.
Undefeated.
The only reason why I say sexually assaulted would be easier is because not that you have more support, but you know ain't nobody finna roast you behind your back on sexually assault if it's legit.
Yeah. Like you can put that shit on Twitter and get a whole coalition behind you.
Right, you know what I mean?
You ain't finna get ain't nobody finna give you a pat on the back if you got fucking crossed.
No, you done for if you got crossed. Yeah. Heartbreak is the one that's in the middle on purpose because that can go either way. It all depends on what happened and how you took it.
Yeah.
Now, if you had a fuck that bitch party, that's one thing. But if you like crying in a corner type shit, it's gonna be real hard.
I feel like in 2023 you can still call your niggas. At least one gonna console you.
One dude that might give you 30 minutes.
I mean, that's good enough. That could be enough to get you off the ledge.
See, I feel like it's just more chance of you getting sexually assaulted and the niggas is on your back.
I don't think people are admitting that one until 2023.
Right.
Like that.
But niggas ain't
admitted like that.
Unless you a light skinned nigga, ain't nobody admitting heartbreak unless you Neo or Chris Brown. Ain't them the only two niggas that I know.
A lot of crooning ass niggas out here these days. I'm one of them. I'll listen to all that bang bang shoot 'em up music, but I'll still.
Did I not just mention light skinned niggas?
I'm saying it happens. It's dark skinned niggas that be in their emotions. All them niggas you see crying in their phones these days. Yes.
I've not seen any nigga except what? Tyrese.
You don't be on IG like that.
Hell no.
It's a lot. It's a lot of them.
Check out my IG though. Kelly be putting shit up there and I post clips of the podcast.
It's a lot of them. Niggas are and then
soft ass niggas.
Well, no, because it's to counteract the men ain't shit thing too.
But see, I've seen I've seen the opposite end of it. I've seen more of the passport niggas, and I've seen more of the not.
I still ain't seen one passport.
I sent you the shit for Passport Bros.
Oh,
see,
situation.
Niggas don't never read their TikToks.
Oh, yeah, no, I ain't. That shit's out of my tax bracket. That's why I ain't look at it. Probably.
Damn, motherfucking, it don't cost that much to get a passport.
Yeah, nigga, where you going after? You gonna get a passport to look at it? No, you gotta go to the island where the island bitch is at.
And you know how cheap it is to live on the island nowadays, depending on which one you going to. But nigga, American money still wins. If you got $100 here, go to Mexico. You got you a smooth 1,000 plus. Just saying. And
I'll go. Don't play with me.
Just saying, like, depending on where you going, try. Like I said, the Asian countries for damn sure. Be specific with your Asian countries though. But you hit Vietnam up or some shit like that, you might live decent in Vietnam, no problems. And Vietnam is not that bad of an area anymore. People still think like it's still fucked up from the war, and I'm like, you do realize Asians rebuild shit immediately. Communism's a motherfucker. They don't have fucked up roads in Tokyo. I'm just saying. They motherfuckers had 2 nukes go off, and that looked like a whole ass city still. When was that tsunami? It was like fucking 2009 when they had that fat ass tsunami.
Yeah, I think so.
And all of that shit's been rebuilt perfectly. Like it was like a year after.
We still got boarded up houses on the south side.
Nigga, they just finished the Dan Ryan. Finally. And motherfuckers don't know how to drive. Nigga, you know the Dan Ryan's been fucked up so long, I don't know how to commute it no more. I be in a wrong ass lane consistently trying to get off 290.
Damn.
Like, damn, like, I forgot they fixed it. Now I got to get over like 4 lanes to get where I need to be. Like, U.S. don't know how to do roads. Shout out to Pete Buttigieg, nigga. You need to be fired.
I'm mad that nigga got 2 shout outs in 2 episodes.
Because niggas need to know who's in charge. That's all I'm saying. This one, I will gratefully say, it ain't Biden on this one. This is gay ass nigga taking maternity leaves and whatnot. Like, call your boys out is all I'm saying. Hey man, we are required to.
I'm not gonna lie, straight or gay, taking paternity leave for an adopted kid is a little wild. That's a little
for
wild.
6 months though.
That seems a little wild.
It's like 6 months, nigga. I'm like, where the fuck is you going? So you can go pick up a free kid, nigga? Fuck out of here.
Fuck you ain't even have. It ain't even come out you.
It couldn't. It's not possible. But I mean,
that was unsaid. You didn't need to do that.
I just wanted to make sure it's not. It's just so we know it's Pete, motherfucker, not Chanel Buttigieg or some shit. This is a whole ass dick dude. What?
I'm saying that
biology
dads get paternity leave too.
Yeah, but not for 6 months.
Yes, they do.
Not for 6 months.
Yes, they do.
Why
I'm telling you, I'm having to track these niggas down. Yes, they do. I think legally they get 6, and women now get like 8.
You can put up my sign now because I'm finna say some ignorant shit.
I'm telling you, fact.
I'm not saying
take this over the government.
And that's what I'm finna do right now.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to all you niggas that's getting maternity leave right now. You shouldn't.
They're dads too.
Yeah, and you need to take your ass to work to pay for this nigga.
I need to be with my wife and or husband.
You get a week.
That's fucking crazy.
I give you a week, maybe 2.
That's fucking crazy.
You might get 2 weeks.
You can't.
2 weeks.
You can't.
What
you
the
don't make the. You can't. You. That's not a rule you can change in your place of business.
What I'm saying is
that is a federal rule now,
and you can federally go fuck yourself.
You can't fire a nigga on maternity leave.
I'm not saying I'm gonna fire him. I'm saying of all this shit the government is fucking up.
That's less niggas to be on the road traffic with you. Why you give a fuck?
Because I need you. I don't know. Maybe because if the nigga right now who took 6 months of maternity leave was at his job, wouldn't be 2, 3 trains blowing the fuck up right now. Maybe if he was busy doing his job, maybe he wouldn't be talking about all the fucking balloons we shooting down with $40,000 missiles to shoot down plastic bags. Maybe if this nigga was at work doing his fucking job instead of with his adopted child, maybe some shit would get done. I'm just saying, not everybody needs. Mind you, he took off 6 months. I'm gonna say it again. He took 6 months off, and nobody knew he was missing. That's how trash you are at your job. Where if you just don't do it, niggas is like, that's about right. You suck. You should be fired. Maternity leave or not, you are a trash ass nigga with a trash job that you are just consistently fucking up. When are we getting bullet trains is all I'm asking. We can't even keep regular trains on the fucking rails. We ain't getting bullet shit.
That's what you want to request?
You know what I want? Because I want his ass out the fucking way. So maybe
you want to request? You really want to request a bullet? I would rather take a bullet than get on one of them bullet trains.
I would. You know why we can't?
Did you see the movie Bullet Train? There's some fucked up shit going on.
I believe it, but you know what? They ain't getting fucked up. Everywhere else, they got them. Because them niggas show up to fucking work. They ain't taking 6 months off to do jack shit. Fuck out of here. Thank you for putting my sign up.
I need to look that up for real.
This nigga needs to be at work.
I need to look that up for real.
That he was actually out for 6 months?
No, not that. I believe you. I don't know if you need paternity time for adopted kids.
I don't think.
How old was the adopted kid?
I don't fucking care.
I'm just saying. Like part of the actual maternity leave is for the women to recuperate.
Yes.
And for the men's side, I'm gonna guess it's to assist the woman in recuperating.
Right.
There was no recuperating, no expulsion. That's why I really need to, because if it's a baby infant adoption, I don't even know how.
Nope.
I don't know how young niggas can get adopted. I don't know if you might get adopted right out of the coochie. I don't know, but
you can get them like as soon as they're born.
Yeah, because they do surrogate mothers and shit like that.
So was it a surrogate? Did he have a surrogate or was it just adoption?
Who gives a shit?
We don't know.
You are a federal employee.
Because
we probably can't know that information because that's a child and a minor and they can't release that information. So we probably won't know until they get a little older. They release that themselves. So
I'm saying that because even for an adopted kid, if it's right out of the coochie, it is going to need some.
One of them.
Not necessarily.
One of them. Because you said it yourself. One gets off to recoup from that situation. One gets off to assist. If neither one of them had the reason to be recouping, one motherfucker can take care of a baby.
Then that is them juking the system by using paternity leave.
Exactly.
Yes.
And what I'm saying is, I'm not arguing them because they did what most niggas would do, is juke the system.
A lot of you niggas are juking the system, and y'all don't even help y'all baby mothers.
But what I'm saying is I think it's wrong. Weirdly enough, I have morals.
I'm not saying it's not
and
wrong.
I'm saying it's wrong for a nigga to take off for 6 months, not tell nobody, show the fuck up, and then still not do his job.
Wait, just because I say the opposing side don't mean I'm arguing. I'm not defending the nigga. I'm just saying that it happens a lot.
And I'm saying what I'm saying is
it shouldn't?
From the top down, we should probably change that shit. I can give you 2 weeks. For 3 for the male. You get 3 weeks.
So
at best.
He had twins that were 7 months old.
Don't give a shit. Why was he out for 6 months? Tell me why he was out for 6 months.
I mean, it's 2 of them.
Niggas have quadruplets, and niggas ain't taking 6 months off while trains are blowing the fuck up. I need you to pinpoint the reason why I'm pissed. Not because he took off. He took off from an important job that he didn't deserve to fuck off for 6 months. Come back. And at least when you come back, you gotta be on top of your shit when you get back to work.
Yeah.
I've taken off work before. I'm sure you've taken off work before. Right before you leave, you on top of your shit. And then right when you get back, you right back to being on top of your shit. You don't get to come back and go, fuck them. Not like that. That's all I'm saying. Not for 6 months.
No.
Not when shit's fucked up.
No.
I don't give a fuck what's going on in your personal life.
Yes, you're right.
Come back and maybe not allow trains to blow the fuck up. This nigga's gotten 2 episodes of me being pissed off is all I'm saying.
Valid.
Do your damn job. That's all I'm asking.
Valid.
Maybe.
Okay, so let's educate the folks. When is the next voting for head of transportation?
I don't think we vote for that, sadly enough.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So that's Trump's man's or is that Biden's
That's
man's?
Biden's boy.
Oh, man.
Yeah. See, look, maybe if you voted better people in, but I mean, that's neither here nor there for me. He probably wouldn't have had a career if, well, no, because they regretted hiring him in Indiana as well as mayor. So he wasn't going to have that job anymore. You know what? I'll leave it at this.
McDonald's, they could use some help. They could use a lot of fucking help.
I don't know, man, because he might take 6 months off again, and a burger finna be flipped in that bitch. All I'm saying is Biden has made a lot of minorly terrible fuck-ups all across the board. That's the only thing I blame Biden for, is he is not able to do half of the shit he's supposed to do, and he has put a lot of niggas in place who don't really do shit they're supposed to do. Pete is a fucking idiot. Kamala, I still don't think has been to the border, and that's literally the only thing she has to do right now. They've been like, yo, just go to the border. Just go look at it. Just see what it look like right now.
Look at it. I ain't been able to look at this bitch in a year. I don't know when. I haven't seen her.
Like I told you last time, she's talking about fucking Venn diagrams and buses.
Lit. But where? I ain't even seen her talk about that shit.
Who knows?
I heard that from you. Who has seen this bitch last is my point. The same thing with Mike Pence. Mike Pence has disappeared when he was vice president. Where do these niggas go?
Because they don't have shit to do. They're not important. They're not.
Then why are you voted in? Why are you just riding along then?
Because that's what they do, nigga. They ride along, hoping the other nigga fuck up so they can get in. That's it.
I'm just saying. I felt like we saw Biden when Obama was president. I feel like
yeah, because that was his nigga. That was his nigga. No. Because
I love that nigga Biden, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He loved Biden for real.
Obama himself has said, "Can't nobody fuck up like Biden fuck up." Those were his words. Biden was tagging around because that was as close as that nigga thought he was finna sniff the White House. He was like, I made it. I don't think I'm gonna make it back. So let me just go ahead and chill while I can. Because that nigga has been running for office since the 70s.
Wait. I got outside of Duck Hunt, I ain't see Dick Cheney.
Yeah, no, they stay the fuck where
the niggas don't be showing up except Joe. Joe was the only one visible.
Yeah, because that was, again, as close as he was gonna get to the White House. We all knew
Joe every goddamn week when Obama was in office.
Because them niggas, funnily enough, should have work to do and just do the job and shut the fuck up. Kind of how I want the president to do his job and shut the fuck up. I don't really need to see your ass ever if you doing what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. My thoughts are, every time I see you, you ain't doing shit. Go sign some papers. Go figure out what the fuck's going on with China or something. Russia's talking about launching nukes now. Like, legit. They're like, fuck with us and we finna start launching nukes right now. Go figure that shit out. Maybe go talk to the fucking Ukraine, because them niggas is really starting to piss me off.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm surprised Russia ain't.
Maybe
Russia I don't want to say this into the mic. I'm surprised Russia ain't shot us yet. I'm just saying, we the only cash flow at this point.
Nah, because it's been Britain too. I think the only
fuck about Britain.
Them niggas.
I just thought that they would have stepped to us by now.
Because Great Britain, for one, the reason why everybody cares about Great Britain is they're the only niggas that will fund a bunch of wars to fuck up some other shit. They know what the fuck they doing. They can't. Nobody else other than us can fuck with Russia right now. So everybody else is just like, yo, Ukraine, why don't you do it? You fuck them up for us, so we ain't got to get our hands dirty. That's all the fuck it is.
It's not working.
It's not. Because you know what happened?
Working.
Weirdly enough, because
they're taking the money, getting their ass kicked still.
No, Ukraine's busting their ass right now.
Oh, really?
The problem is what they were supposed to do was defend themselves. They are now inching towards invasion. Yeah, no shit. Ukraine's talking.
Wait, they finna invade Russia.
They finna invade Russia. That's why Russia's like, stop fucking with us. We will launch nukes.
I mean, is turnabout not fair play? They invaded their shit.
No, the whole point of us in helping out was defend yourself. Don't let them run you over.
You ain't never let a nigga borrow money and then he use it for what you didn't say you could borrow it for? That's happened to me.
I don't give a fuck what you use it for, nigga. Just run me my money back.
No, that's happened to me. I've let a nigga borrow $20 so he can eat, but then he used it for something else. Yeah, that's kind of what happens when that's the other side of lending money you don't want to see back. I don't get that. That's because I don't give a fuck what you do with it. But yeah, no, sometimes you give niggas money, they do other alternative shit. But I'm also, I can't say I'm the most mad at them wanting to get it back in blood when we only here because you niggas invaded us.
So here's the problem with it, and
2 wrongs don't make a right.
No.
But get it back in blood if you got to.
See, here's the problem with getting it back in blood is when you start involving other fucking countries.
That's true.
I can get
We should not have given it.
No
but
shit.
now that we got it.
But what I'm saying is you can't say get it back in blood, but it ain't your money getting it back. You can't get back some shit that you didn't even own in the first place. The area that they're getting ready to invade wasn't even their part of the country whatsoever. It was never a part of Ukraine. Ukraine, funnily enough, started off as Russia. They just left and they were like, we finna do our own shit. When you say I'm finna do it, get it, if you say I'm gonna go get it myself and I let you go get it yourself, but then we got beef later, don't go call your boys now. You said you was finna handle this shit yourself. You called it lightweight. Then as soon as shit pop off.
When did they call? They called Russia lightweight?
They said we finna handle this shit ourselves. They said don't send any help, send guns. We got this shit. Now all of a sudden, what little guns? When we sent you guns, you like now send us tanks. Now they was like now don't send us tanks, send us airplanes. Oh, they sent us airplanes. Now send us some nukes. Hold up, nigga. When is you finna do this shit by your damn self? Because we sound like we might as well just go in there and do it our damn self. And end a lot fucking faster. The second reason why I got a problem with it is two major reasons. One, this nigga's a minor dictator. Don't know if Zelensky, the nigga running Ukraine, he's a small scale fucking dictator. He's not like some real nice peace loving nigga. He's a corrupt asshole. Two, that nigga's a comedian who just ran for office and got it. Look it up when you get a chance, everybody. Look up Zelensky's stand-up show. You can actually fucking find it.
So was Trump.
No, Trump was just a rich nigga that made it.
He had a TV show.
And did you actually watch that TV show on purpose?
Of course the fuck I did.
Really? I never had too interest in that show.
No, I said of course the fuck I did it.
Oh, I was gonna say
like what the fuck? I was like 06. Nigga, I didn't give a fuck about Trump.
No.
Then.
I just thought he was a cool rich nigga, but again.
I didn't think it was cool. I remember that nigga made Vince shave his head. That was it.
Yeah, that was funny as fuck. And it was Vince's idea.
Yeah.
So don't give Trump some negative press for that. And Trump took 2 stunners. So he put his work in. You at least got to admit that much. As much of an asshole as Trump is, he took every lick that he had coming to him every time he had it coming to him. And the major lick that he took is when Obama was shit talking him at the presidential dinner. And Trump looked at him and said, I'm taking your job. And he took that shit. So shout out to Trump for doing that much.
Nigga, it was his last term. Somebody had to take it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't expect the nigga that you shitting on to take your job next.
No.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. He was like, look at this rich asshole. He don't know his head from his asshole type shit. Obama roasted the shit out of Trump. I ain't mad at him for roasting him. But when Trump said, all right, I'm going to show you something then. And then ran for president and won right after. Good shit. Props to the nigga. Same way I give props to Trump is the same way I give props to fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. For being just a nigga that has no business doing the shit that he's done in his life. And he did it all. So shout out to them niggas, man. And I'm on his side too. He deserved the fuck his maid. It was an ugly ass maid. He should have got away with it. Fuck it. Bitch, be happy you in this mansion with me.
I don't even know what the fuck that.
Did you not know any of that? He got in a shit ton of trouble when he was governor of California for fucking his maid.
Yeah.
That's all.
Didn't she like had a nigga kid or some shit?
I don't know. Who gives a shit? But I just don't know why everybody was mad. Like, let him do whatever the fuck he wanted to do. He been doing whatever the fuck he wanted to do.
I don't know why people was mad about Monica Lewinsky. They didn't get a little head.
I don't give a fuck. Maybe just not do it when you got important shit to do is all. Like, you know,
maybe not on the clock.
Right, that's all I'm saying. Just don't do it on the clock. You know, that's no problem past that point. Do what you got to do, man. I mean, let's be honest. Hillary is ugly as fuck. Anybody.
If you was gonna get some head though, right outside the door is the best place for that. That's the best place for her to be stationed at. Right outside the door. Hey, my 2 o'clock, please.
I mean,
the fuck. That's hey,
it sounds nice. I'm not saying it don't sound nice.
I'm not married. I'm single to the fuck. If I had to choose, I would damn near get my bitch hired as the secretary.
She was. Wasn't she hired in the office?
No, I mean like my girl. I single. DMs hit me up. But
fuck that. Either way, all I'm saying is don't do it on the clock. That's all I'm saying.
Don't do it on the clock, and don't take paternity leave.
Yeah, just do the job that we hired you to do is all I'm asking. I'm not saying you got to bust your ass and work hard all your life. There's the time and the place for everything. It's just not on the clock. That's all I'm saying. Not when you got shit to do. Not when trains are blowing up. Not when your wife is in the other room type shit. It's just a lot of things. Now, but I will say this, in Bill Clinton's defense, Hillary is an ugly fat bitch. I'm not mad.
He married her.
Yeah, and that was a bad move. That was a really bad move. That's all I'm saying. That is one. I mean, out of all the people that I've seen recently been cheated on and high level cheats, that was the only one I was like, yeah, I get it. Like, I ain't mad at you. Like, you think she was putting out at any point in the last
they have
10
kids.
years? But I'm saying the last 10 years prior to that moment. Definitely none after that.
I don't know. I'm always an advocate of just leave, but I'm also not that high profile.
No, that's way too high profile.
A married divorce is like national fucking news. So
hell yeah, dude, and you're right. You definitely can't be divorced.
Get some fucking head out on the
that's
the
what
secretary.
I'm saying.
They might have had a motherfucking agreement, and he just got national exposure.
Right.
Fucking Will and Jada probably had an agreement. That bitch is sloppy.
She's just real sloppy, and I think she went a little above and beyond that agreement.
I don't think Will ain't been busting ass over the years. You stupid.
But speaking of fucking national news about fucking up, did you get that list I sent you?
Yes.
About everybody who actually went to Epstein Island?
Yes. That shit looked like a Wikipedia page. The quality was very low, but I did see the list. I saw that list before, though.
Okay, I didn't know if you had seen the actual list. That list was impressive.
No, I got a homie that's down with all that shit. Right. I saw all them niggas before.
It was only a few names that I was kind of like, really? It was mostly Chris Tucker, Common.
Chris Tucker as to what the fuck did you do to get invited here? As far as that.
I mean, nigga, I like Rush Hour.
Lit. Rush Hour was a long fucking time ago. They not even making Rush Hour 4, nigga. At least Bad Boys is coming out with new shit. They are making
Rush Hour 4.
When?
They announced it recently. Like, they're in the process of making it.
They better really get Timothy De La Ghetto and DC Young Fly. I don't want to see old ass Chris Tucker.
Oh, you out of your rabbit ass mind if them two niggas get in that movie. I apologize. I'm down with maybe updating and getting some new niggas. But let's not.
I was just going to say, yeah, Martin and Will still out there, but I also just went and got Vanessa Hudgens and that nigga that look like Dexter Loomis. They have kids
right
now in the show, in the movie.
What I'm saying is if you're gonna do a new Rush Hour, do not, and the best way I can say it, do not try and copy paste it. Do not get another nigga and Chinese dude. That's all I'm saying.
See, I don't know, but I'm saying if they go the Bad Boys route, I don't know because Bad Boys had established the other niggas in the department.
Right.
You can't really do that with Rush Hour.
No, they should just get.
They were just them two.
Exactly.
They had bosses, but the bosses was assholes that didn't show up much.
No, they can just get two other cops. You can get two cops.
For Rush Hour, it has to be a Chinese nigga and a black dude.
No, it doesn't have to be a Chinese and a black dude.
Kinda got to, bro.
What it has to be
like
is...
if it's their kids, like if it's Carter and Lee's
absolutely
kids.
Not. I am not doing another bit with somebody's fucking kids taking over the show. No more of this shit, dude. It's lazy as fuck. They did it with every other show already.
Oh, you talking about Boruto's dad?
Fuck out of here. They did it with that shit. They did it with... You're probably going to end up doing it with fucking... I hope they don't do it with Rush Hour. They did it with fucking Lethal Weapon, where they got everybody's kids in there. Yeah, they're doing that shit with Lethal Weapon. Where
wasn't there like a TV show with Lethal Weapon?
It's niggas is kids. Fuck out of here, dude. No more of this kid shit. They're doing it with fucking Ghostbusters. Enough. Like, it doesn't need to be everybody's kid. Just get two fucking opposite niggas. That was the whole point of Rush Hour in the first place. It wasn't because he was Chinese and black. It was two polar opposites. That was the point.
You can't watch the first Rush Hour and say that shit was not because of their nationalities.
No, it was
They had that nigga not speaking English. Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? The nigga didn't understand nothing on the radio. He didn't understand customs. That nigga took him to the hood, Crenshaw.
Yeah, that's right.
Noodle spot. Like, all that shit was about them being a black guy and a Chinese guy.
But can you not do the same thing?
Past that is what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. But can you not do it with two other nationalities is all I'm saying.
Something else.
Or how about just not do it with 2 new niggas? Just have Chris Tucker and fucking Jackie Chan do it.
Old.
Who gives a shit? Jackie Chan can still do all the same shit he's been doing, and Chris Tucker wasn't doing shit to begin with. So who gives a fuck if he's getting old?
Because now he's not finna do shit but slower.
Right.
That's the crazy thing.
He wasn't doing shit in Russia.
The same, because...
Motherfucker, he wasn't doing shit in Rush Hour 2.
Yes.
He wasn't doing shit. He definitely wasn't doing shit in Rush Hour 3.
It's the same argument that people made for Martin when they saw Martin was fat. What the fuck is they finna do? And then they just had somebody
but weirdly enough,
actor for Will
it was
stunts.
really weird that Martin's not that old where he couldn't get in kind of shape. Will Smith is about the same age as Martin, and he was in shape still.
He never got fat.
But what I'm saying is...
Well, debatably.
Debatably. But my thing is when movie time kick in...
Also, I'm pretty
you ain't got shit else better to do.
I don't think Will was doing them stunts.
No, I doubt it either way.
But they made a point for Martin's character. So I ain't doing that shit.
That's fine.
I would have me as fuck.
Chris,
I ain't jumping off no fucking roof.
So what's the point of not having Chris Tucker? He wasn't doing shit in the last 2 movies. He's just gonna continue to not do shit.
Because no, you can do all that, but then it's just Bad Boys for Life with an Asian nigga. Like, I don't need.
But the weird thing is fucking Jackie Chan is still gonna do all his stunts. He ain't finna slow up on a fucking thing.
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't know if we need 2 series doing the same thing.
All right, so then let me ask you this, and then this might just end the whole debate. Which one is better anyway? You can't even say with a straight face.
I feel like Rush Hour 3 did more damage to the franchise than Bad Boys 3.
Since when?
As far as it just not being that funny. Bad Boys, Rush Hour 3 wasn't that funny to me.
Rush Hour 3 was just as funny as the rest of them.
It was nowhere near as funny as 2.
I think 2 was the highest. There was the peak for sure.
2 was the peak for both of them.
Yeah.
There was no...
But it wasn't as far as a drop-off as Bad Boys was for fucking...
The drop-off in comedy is high for me.
Really?
Going from 2 to 3.
I don't think it was that big of a drop.
I think wasn't it was a drop. Looking for Bad Boys to be funny. The action didn't really
But the action wasn't none of them at all either, though.
I mean, lit. But I'm saying, Rush Hour wasn't an action movie. Not really.
It's supposed to be a 50-50.
It's an action movie, but it's
an action comedy. That's a fucking genre, jackass.
Yeah. Bad Boys ain't a comedy. They funny. It's because they booked 2 funny niggas.
Right.
But I just feel like, yes, it's 50-50, and then one of the 50 went down. I just got 50 and 25. So, yeah, I enjoy.
Yo, I need you to rerun this Scott Steiner ass math you trying to run at me real quick. Like that made any fucking sense.
Rush Hour was an action comedy. That means 50 action, 50 comedy. The comedy went down for me in 3, so now I got 50% action and 25% comedy because these niggas not funny to me. So
it's still a 75% good movie.
Yeah, but that you asked me which I would prefer.
But then what I'm saying is, but we can look at then in the same breath
as the 3 series in a whole. I prefer Bad Boys because of the drop off.
Rabbit ass liar.
Because of the drop off on Rush Hour 3. Yes.
But what I'm saying is, if the action is all you have, and you literally took a character and said, "I'm not doing it anymore." So one character is not doing anything action related anymore. He has turned himself.
He was doing shit action related.
He wasn't doing shit.
He was still running. He not slowly and briskly. He was running. He had the fucking machine gun. The whole climax of the movie. He was still doing shit, but he was playing his role of, bitch, I retired. You grabbed me after you did die and just came back. I'm retired.
So then my point being, so there was an obvious drop there.
Not an obvious drop because it's not an obvious drop between the 2 of them because in my opinion, they fucking ramped up Mike. Like Mike was doing shit he ain't did in the other 2 movies. Like, true. I mean, yeah, that nigga was doing.
I mean, with a stunt double, what I mean?
I'm talking about the character.
Well, my point being, but that's
the action didn't ramp. Nothing ramped down to me from 2 to 3.
Okay,
as far as Bad Boys.
So then, if that's going to be your point, then you can easily say the action, to a certain degree, ramped up in 3 for Rush Hour. Because here's the thing: Mind you, Jackie and Chris Tucker at that point are now both doing all their stunts. Whereas Chris Tucker wasn't doing none of his shit before.
Maybe I need to watch Rush Hour 3 again. It just didn't seem that good. They good to me.
So not only was, to me, the action was still in the sense of an action comedy. It's about the same level. I'll give you some of the drop off in comedy, but what they did was instead of just having Chris Tucker as the funny one, they made it where they were both funny.
But wait, hold on.
Because you can't
if you subtract Jackie Chan, where exactly was the action in Rush Hour? Because he wasn't fighting like that.
He was.
He was shooting.
Jackie
wasn't fighting. I'm talking about Jackie is the kung fu.
Yeah,
that's the action.
And fucking
Chris was just shooting.
Chris
niggas.
was boxing niggas in the Eiffel Tower. That was literally the last funny bit. Where you sitting there is like, I still got some Muhammad Ali in me. That was literally the second half of the movie.
That was funny, and then they cut away from that immediately, and then came back to him getting his ass whooped.
Yeah, because that's kind of
funny.
That's his
not
bit.
action.
But that's his shtick though. That's always been his stick. He has one good moment of something he's doing right, and then he fucks it up right over. That's no different than any other of the two movies.
I hold both series in high regard.
So what I'm saying is,
I just prefer overall, all three overall. I prefer Bad Boys.
I think you're full of shit, and you might want to watch Rush Hour 3.
Because I disagree.
I think you're disagreeing for bullshit reasons. Is what I'm saying. Because you're saying there's a dramatic drop in comedy and action. I'm saying,
let me word it different. I felt Bad Boys overall was more consistent with the premise.
Okay, so it was mediocrely consistent over Rush Hour being better.
Do you just not fuck with Bad Boys?
No, I think Bad Boys is a solid movie.
I'm talking about no. We're talking about the series, nigga.
Yeah, I think this as a series, it's
because it seems like you said that I'm out of my mind for preferring Bad Boys.
Yeah, you are out of your mind over Rush Hour.
That's not saying that you view them both highly.
I didn't say I viewed them both highly. I said they were both good movies. There's a difference.
With Rush Hour.
But Rush Hour is a much better movie. If you're just speaking of movies,
and
as a
I'm
movie,
saying I love both.
Right.
But if I give an edge, I'm giving an edge to Bad Boys as a whole.
As a whole, but what I'm saying,
series.
That's fine. I'm saying your opinion is valid.
Or are you saying that? You want me to compare the first two?
I'm saying no. What I'm saying is the reason why you're discounting 3 is not fair for the simple reason that you're discounting it for what it's doing. It's still doing the same shit. It's not changed. Rush Hour 3 had not changed a damn thing. So what you're discounting?
Maybe I was tired of the comedy style. It didn't. 3 did not hit like the first two for me.
Then what I'm saying is that's more of an opinion than saying a generalized fact.
I wasn't saying any facts.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's your opinion is just skewed towards Bad Boys.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'm not working in fact.
What I'm saying is removing that I just love Rush Hour in general, and I do appreciate Bad Boys. But objectively, if you put both of those series against each other, there's much more of a fan base for Rush Hour.
Do you count a movie unintentionally being funny? Because Bad Boys was not a comedy.
No, it was it was
funny as shit.
I give it credit for being unintentionally funny, so I'm giving it credit where it deserves it. It was a great action film. It was I would say it's probably a 7 on action.
Maybe I need to watch Rush Hour 3.
I think you should give Rush Hour. Like that's what I think. Rush Hour was a great movie. On top of the fact that they even made sure to roll back and bring back Soo-Yeon from the first movie. So I was like, that's a dope cameo to finish off the series too. You start, like most trilogies should, you start pulling shit from the originals, bring it back in the new ones. Make sure you close all ties. They made sure they gave fucking.
She could do anything though.
Yeah, she was fighting in there. She got kidnapped, obviously. That was the whole point. But then they had her fighting in the end alongside Chris Tucker, which was also a great scene. To have both of them fighting together when they were like the big duo at the end of the first movie, which was great. So again, they tied up a lot of loose ends. They made sure they gave what's that goofy bitch's name? I can't even think of her name right now. Genevieve. That character, first out of all the movies where they had a great female third piece character, which they never did before. So I'm like, that was again a great time. Making sure that Jackie Chan was actually along the ride for most of the comedy bits, which they failed to do for the first 2 movies. Jackie Chan has openly admitted 90% of the time when they were doing jokes with him in it, he had no idea what the fuck was going on. They were just like, say these lines, it's funny.
I mean, it was right.
Yeah, I'm not saying it wasn't right. But that's what made 3 just as funny, because now he was in on all the jokes, so he was able to deliver them a hell of a lot better than just being the confused Chinese
he
dude.
counting 2? He was in on most of the jokes.
He still had no idea what he was saying.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. What they did was wrote shit for him and just say this. It's funny.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's not fair, and that's why a lot of his deliveries was just confused Asian.
That was funny.
Which is funny. I'm not saying it's funny, but now when they had him in on the jokes rose up a little bit, because you could tell he knew what the fuck was going on and he was being funny.
Yeah, but that actually kind of
him staring.
Unfortunately for the character, that kind of helps.
In a sense,
because he was a cop from Japan that they just brought over. China, a cop from China, he gotta come over.
Yeah, but that's fine for the first movie. The second movie, no. He should have been in on a handful of jokes. You know what I mean? Yeah. They tried when he did I'm Michael Jackson, you are Toto. That's about the only maybe in joke he was in on. But other than that, that's just like, all right, that's 1 out of a million.
You ain't gonna tell me Cut Off Our Egg Roll wasn't planned.
That wasn't made sense to him, though, is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, is he wasn't in on a joke. He was just
Cut off our egg roll? He wasn't in on? What the fuck did he think that meant?
Because he probably was just like, what do you mean our egg roll? Because Jackie Chan didn't speak English well. He was like, what do you mean an egg roll? Why not just say cut off my dick? Like, probably...
Because they were Asian, too. That's why. Come on, yo. Jokes ain't funny if you gotta...
I'm not saying I get the funny. I'm saying he didn't get it. There was a language barrier. And none of it was explained to him. It was just like, just say the line and shut the fuck up.
That's very unfortunate.
That's what I'm
Somebody
saying.
should clue him in on that Cut Off Our Egg
That's
roll
all.
shit.
I think it was fun. I think he gets it now. But I'm saying before he was just like, what the fuck? Why is this not? I don't get it.
Well, damn, that's an unintentionally
And that's a
funny
great
nigga.
funny joke. He's a really unintentionally funny dude. That's been his entire career. He's supposed to be Charlie Chaplin of fucking martial arts. It's fucking hilarious. It just works out where it's super funny.
All right, now I need to know the other movies where they didn't tell him shit. And I just want to watch all of them.
No, that's just Rush Hour. Rush Hour was the only one, because you got to remember, he wrote and directed most of the other movies he was in. Almost every other movie he was in, he was a part of the creative team.
I really enjoyed The Tuxedo.
The Tuxedo was great. And if I'm not mistaken, he wrote that movie, or co-wrote the movie.
Also, The Talisman.
The Talisman was great because that was just the Jackie Chan cartoon brought to life, which I thought was pretty funny. So I'm going to say this real quick, and this would be a good place to take the episode real quick. Hands down, I've always said, Jackie Chan is the greatest human being that ever touched this earth. Bar none. I don't think there's anybody better at what they do than Jackie Chan himself. You can't tell me he didn't have a great cartoon for us when Saturday morning cartoons were still a thing. Shout out to people who still remember Saturday morning cartoons. I don't think he really missed on a movie. All of it, even if you look at his American base and his Asian base,
to find like
a really bad movie. I could even say
a lot of his movies that ain't even like really great movies
are still good movies.
With. Like the worst 2 movies I could think of are the 2 Shanghai movies, and I still really like those.
Yeah, but that was mostly because he needed a better he needed a better co-host for that one.
I did really like both of those, though.
But they weren't bad. They definitely weren't bad. Just write another white dude in, please. And I think they were trying to bank off of Rush Hour.
Oh.
I think they seen how well Rush Hour worked, and they were like, oh, let's put 2 more like him and another guy. And it's like, no, it has to be him and somebody that melds with him. Chris Tucker melded with him well. But those were great movies. All of his Asian-based movies were fucking phenomenal. And the people that he brought up are all great actors as well now.
I don't know anybody that he brought up.
So I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but the chick from Everything Everywhere All at Once. Mind you, that movie is fucking phenomenal.
Still need to see that.
I'll hand you the movie before you leave today. I bought that bitch. That's how good that movie is. I bought the fucking Blu-ray. That movie is fucking phenomenal. She was in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon too.
Oh.
So she's like a high-level female role when it comes to action movies. And she, alongside of Jackie Chan, every movie she's in, all the stunts done by her. She will not allow anybody else to do her stunts. So you have that rolling for Jackie Chan, that he's bringing up other actors. And he was also in line with Bruce Lee when he was still relevant too. So it's just like, where's this nigga failing? And now he's doing country music. Like, the nigga can sing. I'm hard pressed to say this nigga cannot sing. Mind you, that's where he learned to speak English well. He said he learned how to speak English from listening to country music. Because again, how else is he going to learn it other than books and music? Like,
I'm just saying.
And he had to deal with.
No, I'm not mad at the medium. I'm mad at the genre.
well, you wasn't gonna learn English from hip hop. That's for damn sure.
Wait.
Yeah, niggas don't speak English when they do hip hop. So
I think I confused country with yodeling for a second, but I still stand on it. Actually,
why?
still stand.
I mean, again. How did you get yodeling mixed up when I said he learned how to speak English? Ain't a word in yodeling.
I don't know, bro. I was thinking. I just thought of some really dumb fucking country that I've heard.
Oh my god.
I'm not a country music fan. I'm sorry.
No, I won't say I'm a fan of it, but what's the right way to say it?
You're aware of it.
You acknowledge it. It's not even that.
You acknowledge it.
It's more than that. It's not bad music. It's just not my music. You know what I mean? I think country is solid now that I've actually tried to listen to it. I'm like, oh, it's not bad. To me, it's the polar opposite of hip hop. Hip hop all does the same. To me, it all sounds the same, whereas country all sounds the same. There's no variation in either.
I mean, I went to school in Mississippi, and I had a roommate that was very Mississippian.
Mm-hmm.
And that nigga listened to fucking Big Green Tractor a lot. Sometimes early in the morning on a weekend. And I wanted to punch that nigga in the face.
I don't know. That song. Do you know that song? Yeah, I figured you would.
I don't know, my Big Green Tractor. You ain't, that shit just.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but that's all music though. So, country music.
I guess that's the country music version of My 6'4", I guess.
The fuck is My 6'4"?
Easy.
Oh. Yeah.
Down the street, My 6'4",
yeah.
My Big Green Tractor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, but I mean, that's what I was saying. I think country music is the polar opposite of hip hop, and you can boil country music down to 3 or 4 things. It's got to be your truck, your farm, your fucking bitch, and your dog. Right. It's pretty much them few things. And hip hop is my bitches, my money, and my bitch juice, and I got to ride with that shit with my bitches. And it's like, all right, your bitches and shit. I get it. Like, all right. S3E10 once said, do something else. Because I heard all of the fucking hip hop songs I'm going to hear for now. Like, until somebody do something else, I dare
How do you
nigga.
know if someone does something else if you're not?
I won't say actively listen, but I'll come in and out. When somebody say, "Oh, this is the new hottest track," all right, let me check it out.
I'm sure you fucking hate it. So
yeah, no, I hate it immediately. So that's what I'm like.
The fuck is the point?
Do something else.
Just remove yourself from the.
No, I would like to hear something else. That's why I'm like, when I showed you Dax. Dax was the newest nigga that I heard, and I'm like, damn, this nigga actually has lyrics.
Damn, that nigga not new.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's of newer niggas. Like,
new to you.
It's new to me. He's been around what?
YouTube for years.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he's current, is what I'm saying. Let me rephrase it. He's current, and he ain't doing the same shit as everybody else. Yeah. It was different. I tried Lil Nas when he showed up, and I'm like, I get why people like him.
You know what pissed me off? You said a Lil Nas, and I thought you meant Nas.
Yeah, because that's what everybody thought.
You meant Lil Nas X.
Right. Mind you, and I'm going to get some hits.
I was like, oh, shit. Great. You went back to Illmatic, nigga? Great.
So here's where you might be pissed off about. I never fuck with Nas. I don't like Nas at all.
I mean, I didn't give a fuck because I was from Chicago, but on the Nas versus Jay-Z, I chose Jay-Z.
See, that's rough because I don't like Jay-Z that much either. But they're more.
You can objectively say he has better songs.
He has. Beats. Let me rephrase it.
You can objectively say he got better beats if you ain't like.
Right. I definitely say he's got better beats. He's got maybe 3 songs that I fuck with, but most of them are like features and other shit.
So, dripping with curiosity of what 3 Nas songs you choose.
3 Nas? No, I don't fuck with Nas.
I was like, what? Uchi Mali, One Mic. What's the third one?
One Mic was decent though. It was about as good as it got.
Wait, you only got 3 hosts?
Yeah, I like.
Finna go. This nigga say he only got 3 home songs.
Yeah, no, there's only 3 whole songs that I fuck with.
God damn.
I do fuck with.
Curious. What's the Kingdom Come?
No. Renegade was decent.
With Eminem, that they say Eminem did better.
He did. He definitely did. But it was a good song. It was the other 2. Oh my fucking god.
New York, Empire State of Mind.
Oh, that song is fucking. That song gives me an aneurysm every time I hear it. I hate that fucking song. I actively hate that song.
Wow.
Oh my God, what's the name of those fucking songs that I actually like at Jay-Z? And it's only 2 more.
Talking about the Linkin Park one?
No, Blasphemy. In a sense, not that I don't like Linkin Park. That was the era where I still liked Linkin Park. I think it was a great mix of music, but once you separated them again, I was just like, I really don't care for either one of those. Like I liked them when they were mixed together. They were great mixed, but I didn't give a shit separately of most of their music. Fuck. All right, hold on. Give me 2 seconds, and I know these songs, and it's gonna bug me when I remember them. Oh my God, I know one of them. He sampled that Little Orphan Annie beat. And
Hard Knock Life.
Hard Knock Life was decent. That was a great fuck. You can't tell me that wasn't a good song.
It is, but damn, nigga, something from this decade.
No, nothing from this decade.
Fuck me.
That was about the era where I fuck with Jay-Z.
99 Hove.
Yeah, 99 Hove was the shit.
I'm finna die.
No, everything else after that, I was just like, I'm done, dude. Like everything else, I enjoyed. If he featured somebody else, the features were better than him. No, I don't. I like that beat though. That beat is decent. The beat is decent, but I don't like his lyrics. That's why I fucking remixed it immediately.
Please, all right. Just for the sake of content, what is the last rap? What is the year of the last rap song you have saved in your phone?
Saved in my? I don't have any music saved in my phone.
I mean, do you got Spotify?
Let me see.
Yes, on your saved liked music? What is the year of the last rap song?
I'm gonna let you know if it's saved. It's not recent because I can't remember older shit, so I have to save the older shit. If it's gonna be something, if you're saying the most recent hip hop song or artist I listen to, will more than likely be Lupe Fiasco. When he did
This has been an amazing episode of Nostalgia.
You don't fuck with Lupe?
Nigga, that's 09!
Nah, nigga, he dropped like 2 albums recently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nigga,
I thought you was talking about Kick Push Lupe.
Yo! All right, see, now I'm finna
You need to fucking chill.
I'm finna get pissed. I'm finna get pissed now because you done pissed me off for the umpteenth fucking time on this show. If another nigga that I mentioned, Lupe Fiasco, mentions Kick, then Nick, that's his first
the year.
Fucking album.
I said that
his
because
first
of the year.
Fucking, this nigga has like 8 albums after. Just because you niggas
don't
listen to Lupe.
I did not think
anything
rap related was going to get this.
No, because that's bullshit. And you know it's some bullshit. Just because I like older hip hop means I don't only like older hip hop. Just because Lupe made one song that y'all niggas know, don't mean he ain't made no other songs after that.
You're right.
You literally just said, like, I mentioned Lupe and you like 09. Damn, nigga, he dropped 3 albums recently. Recently. Nah, go fuck yourself because you are just as bad as every other nigga when I mention Lupe. Just because you niggas don't like lyrics don't mean that you gotta hate every nigga that has lyrics. The niggas got bars.
That's a lie.
Stop listening to Kick Push. It's the only song that they played on fucking MTV. They played fucking Kick Push, and when he did that bullshit ass song with Kanye. That's the fuck it.
Garland Invincible, do listen to lyrics. Maybe that nigga need a better publicist. And also, that didn't answer the question I posed to you. What is the year?
It's probably 2 years ago when he dropped that last album.
Go to your Spotify.
Huh?
We got time. Go to your Spotify. I'll wait. Don't worry.
Like, Jesus Christ, man. If another nigga mentioned Kick Push, to me, which, mind you, is his worst fucking song.
That nigga need a publicist if he dropping all these albums that nobody knows about.
Or maybe if you just stop listening to fucking trash-ass Drake with his same-ass songs and listen to something the fuck else.
I don't even... That last Drake album be in my circulation. Not even nothing else like that.
I don't have any of his trash ass music in my system, so I appreciate that.
Lit. What year?
I'm looking it up, nigga. Calm your fucking ass down.
Because this is very telling. Because if it ain't 2022 on that shit.
Last one, 2022.
By whomst?
Huh?
By whomst?
Lupe Fiasco.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I see the phone?
Nigga just dropped the fucking single a couple weeks ago.
Nigga, this is not your library.
I just told you I don't save shit that I can remember. I don't need to remember that I like Lupe. I fuck
thank
with
you.
Lupe.
I found the answer to my own question.
What?
Crip Your Enthusiasm from, okay, it's still
Last
2022.
Year. Yeah.
The Snoop Dogg album. I didn't listen to this.
But niggas is on my ass
to it
because he was like, "Oh, you don't like new shit," and I'm like, "I consistently listen to new shit, just maybe not your new shit."
No, I'm saying this is valid. This is a Snoop album. All right, I'm gonna go back and listen to this. But what the fuck is this?
Just fucking, it pisses me off because I can't just like what I like. Mind you, I don't even fuck with
The
hip hop.
very next rap song after that is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer by DMA.
I was putting together a playlist for Christmas. I had my own, and I couldn't remember it. I knew he had did one.
Before that is Yeah, You Know It by Keith Murray.
Again, a song that I could. Who actually remembers the Keith Murray song?
You.
I did.
You and you.
Yo, check this out. I
and
did.
Then it's Run the Jewels.
I had to look that shit up, and then when somebody mentioned it to me, I'm like, let me say that bitch.
Run the Jewels go hard. You get a pass.
They have 3 songs that I actually like, so let's
the
not go
last
fucking.
That is I Can't Stand the Rain by Missy Elliott, followed by Many Men by 50 Cent.
2 songs that I keep forgetting. I like 50. I just always forget 50. It's like 350 songs that I like, and I never remember them.
That's wild as hell. That is only 350 songs.
It's only 3. I can really not. I can't. And the 3 that I like aren't that popular fucking songs either.
I feel you, G. Wait, which ones? Because I like some out of convention.
I like Many Man, which is not.
That is a single.
That's one of the singles. But what I'm saying is that's one of the ones I just can't remember. What's oh my fucking god! That's why I have to save them. It was the one off his first album where he had that trash ass cartoony ass music video. Oh my fucking god!
Candy Shop?
That was his second album. Shit.
Oh man.
I don't know, man.
This has been
I'm not finna. Yeah, because you know what? Because everybody comes at me for not like for one, I don't even know why I'm saying.
I'm not coming at you for liking Lupe.
No. I'm not saying you specifically. I'm saying, you ever heard of what you consider a trigger? That's all you did.
But
no, you managed to piss me off by saying some shit that every nigga in the planet has said.
But you working real hard on that backpack you got there. What you got in your backpack? You got some De La Soul samples in there.
Yeah, I love De La Soul. Fuck you mean? How you gonna trash that? Are you trashing De La Soul?
No, rest in peace, Trugoy.
Okay, then.
But damn, you a backpack nigga. I don't know if you do.
I like old shit, nigga. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah.
I purposely said, I've heard new shit. I don't fuck with it. I try, and I don't fuck with it. Is it my fault for not liking shit? So, no, because here's the thing.
It's okay, friend. You're amongst friends.
You says that shit.
It's okay. You're amongst friends.
I'm not amongst friends.
No, you're understood. I hear you. And I see you got a therapist niggas that's triggered. It's okay. You are heard and you are seen.
No, I'm actually
your feelings are valid.
Because it's not. It's not, nigga.
Yes, it is.
Because you know why?
What do you mean it's not?
This is finna go. This is finna run long. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm pissed.
My God. I didn't even know.
No, I'm not, and I'm not mad at you. All you did was just you set some shit off that I got to get off my chest. Here's my problem. Cause I done dealt with this shit for fucking ever. I grew up in a household of old heads, so excuse my taste for living with old heads.
I didn't say anything.
I'm not saying you, nigga. For the 4th time, I'm not saying you specifically. What I said for the 4th time is you said something that I'm like, good, now I can get this shit off my chest. So for the 4th time, nigga, if you shut the fuck up and let me say this shit, I didn't put the camera on me, matter of fact. So I don't even want this nigga's camera. Shut his mic off. For the 4th time, niggas have been on my ass for my taste in music since day one. I fucked with older music from day one. I grew up in an old head household. So yes, I listen to De La Soul. I listen to Dead Presidents. I listen to Lauryn Hill. That was the shit I used to enjoy. I love that shit. That's my childhood music. While everybody else was listening to Crank That fucking bullshit, I wasn't fucking with it. I'm like, this shit's kind of trash. When it was 30 different white tees, yellow tee, black tee, and everybody else's color tees, I'm like, I'm gonna fuck with Wu-Tang. I fucks with Wu-Tang. And I got shitted on for liking Wu-Tang. Now, am I upset about it? No.
Yes.
No.
You're upset about it, yes.
What I'm upset about is I'm like, I got my own taste in music. And everybody is like, but what do you listen to? I explain what I listen to. And then it's just like, but why you listen to that old shit? because I like it. I don't need to defend the shit I like every fucking 5 minutes. I'm tired of defending the shit I like. I don't even fuck with hip hop like that. I'm a fucking metalhead for one. First and foremost. Yes, you know that. Again, I'm not telling you. I'm saying this for everybody the fuck else. So, because you wondering why you so triggered. Because if I'm at the age of 9 defending my taste in music, like a grown-ass adult, saying, I prefer this. I don't care what you like. Listen to the shit you like. Everybody else fucks with Jay-Z and fucking Lil Wayne. I didn't fuck with that shit like that.
You like AC/DC now?
At that point, I was still fucking with old shit. Well, old hip-hop. I liked old hip-hop. Niggas didn't fuck with Run DMC when I was younger. That's fine. Understandable. This shit was from the 80s. Why would I expect everybody else to listen to when I'm listening to 20-year-old music in the 90s?
You're right. And I am wholeheartedly.
Is this mic turned back on? Because I told you to shut that shit off. Thank you.
I
was dead serious about that.
Heartedly on your side about liking whatever you want.
Right.
However, in the 6th grade, when niggas was cutting your ass about Run DMC, I'd have been right there.
I believe it.
I'd have been right there, nigga. Man, if you don't get that, I went down to the head store and bought myself a hat ass bullshit out of here and we cranking, nigga. Yes, I would have been on that one. But you are valid in your opinion of what you like.
I'm not trying to make this a 3-part ass episode. I'm not trying to make this a 3-part ass episode. I really ain't.
Oh man, you're right. Wait, you're right. I agree with you. Why we gotta be a 3-part?
What I'm saying is, it's hard for me to understand the fact that you just like, yeah, I would have roasted your ass right there with you. But you're right. You know how ass backwards?
Because kids are assholes.
And look at no difference from this day and age. How many conversations have we had about me listening to old ass hip hop?
From who? I know.
You literally just brought this shit up. Run the tape back.
I know.
Run the tape back.
Because you're right. But I know you don't like rap. But when a nigga say 3 Jay-Z songs, I'm gonna have something to say about it. That's it.
Okay, and then when I explain to you, it's just like, that's fucking crazy that you only fuck with. Yeah, but I don't like Jay-Z to begin with.
I know.
So how is that a far fucking fetched idea that I only fuck with 3 Jay-Z songs?
No, it's okay. you are seen and you are heard. It's okay.
I don't need to be seen and heard. I need to not have to discuss my fucking taste in every goddamn thing to this level. When I'm, again, the fact that I bring up Lupe and you got to go back to Kick Push. It's like, damn, nigga, did you know the nigga made music past that era?
Well, maybe if that nigga had an agent, then maybe they'd fucking be able to promote.
I mean, I didn't know. Weirdly enough, maybe if
what they call Drogas Wave or some shit?
It was Drogas Wave and Drogas Light. It was 2 separate albums.
Okay.
Weirdly enough, he made multiple albums. This nigga made 3 versions of fucking Food and Liquor. Like, goddamn, the nigga makes pretty good songs. Just because he ain't fucking
backpack niggas.
But what I'm saying is,
there's nothing wrong with being a backpack.
I'm not saying it's not. Is there anything wrong with it?
I'm friends with a nigga who throw up woo. Like, he swear to God he only been to New York once. That nigga throw up woo every time he get. There's nothing wrong with being a backpack nigga, but I'ma laugh sometimes. I'm sorry.
That's fine. But what I'm saying is, what I don't want to have to do is literally this conversation where I feel like I have to fucking defend it.
You ain't got to defend shit.
I got to, for the simple fact that niggas won't let it be. And again, for the 5th time now, I'm not saying you. All I'm saying is what you did was bring up a conversation that I have had to have multiple fucking times. I have defended the shit that I listen to multiple times because niggas won't drop it. That's all I'm saying. It's a simple fact. Niggas get triggered every once in a while. Doesn't mean I'm upset. It just means I'm tired of having the same ass conversation. And guess what? Now I got a platform to have this conversation for the last time. So I'm saying this for the last time. For the 6th time for you, nigga. I know it's not you. Because apparently you need to hear that multiple times. I'm saying I hear you. I don't give a fuck what you just said. I'm saying it for everybody the fuck else.
Because they not here. They not in the stew.
I know. But my thing is it ain't like I don't hear these niggas. I'm not deaf. It's weirdly enough, motherfucker, I'm not deaf. I hear the conversation. I've been a part of the conversation.
Right,
That's all I'm saying.
You just Def Jam. Got it. I understand, bro. It's good. We Motown. I feel you, bro.
That's all. And again, in the same sense that I don't feel like I need to defend what I listen to.
All you hip hop niggas, I bet y'all ain't listened to the last Snoop album. What, nigga? Comment that in the fucking, talk your shit. Yeah. Y'all don't know shit about that new Death Row shit. The fuck? Tell them.
You are full of shit and you know it.
What the fuck? I'm on your side.
It's been 2 episodes of Invincible being full of shit. I think that's gonna be your new. I'm gonna give you a new title.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because you were like HR. I'm gonna change it on the website. Don't let me forget. He was leader of HR. Now he's like fucking deputy of full of shit. He's like, how can I kick this nigga off for today? If I'm calm, niggas want to kick me off. If I'm loud, niggas want to calm me down. Pick a nigga you want. Y'all niggas ain't happy if I'm calm. You ain't happy if I'm angry. So fuck all you niggas. That's been an episode. Get the fuck out of here. Just end that shit. Just turn it off.